G'day. Yes, how are ya? A little bit of practice. I'm actually in a race. It's Carburetor Cup, so Carby Cup. I'll use it for a bit of practice. After a very unhappy night at Daytona in the updated next gen car the other night, I'm going to see what I can do. It's iRacing Superspeedway in the 2022 next gen Cup car. So yeah, doesn't count for license or anything, but it gives me a chance to get some practice in against some other cars. No idea at this point. There's only 3 of us in here, so what have we got? 15 laps. I don't know. It's probably going to be pretty boring. I was hoping there'd be more people in here for a live stream, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'll do a quali run and we'll see what we get. And clicks over. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll see what we can do. Okay, that's a bit strange. There we go. Fix that up. Alright. Have a go and we'll see what we can sort out. Steering feels a bit light.
Green's out, green flag, green flag. Here comes your first time lap.
Nose, sorry.
One more lap.
Very, very light steering.
Sector flags out.
Oh, well, we got, what, 7 people in. 2 tents. Yeah, okay. It's a terrible track, to be honest. Yeah. Never really worked out a great line here. I've tried the old Daytona trick of around the outside, and, it's just, yeah, it's never really worked for me. I can't see it makes a whole lot of difference here, but it's the way it is. We'll see.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed.
Ah, crap. I didn't change the steering. I did have it fixed when it's gone from the practice server to the race server. It changed, and I didn't fix it. Great. I wonder if I've got time. Let's fix it. There we go. That feels better. Just heavies it up a little bit. These cars are terribly light steering and very, to be honest, weak FFB, so...
Just 7 of us, though.
I'm just here for the SR.
Jet stop 20. 4. Cha.
Well, that was better than last time I raced here. That was just, yeah, woeful.
I don't know what's going on. It wouldn't start.
I don't think everybody gridded up. But this is all about trying to get used to how to drive these cars. So we'll see how it goes.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is in. Green flag. Green flag. Car inside. Clear. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Stay high. They're inside.
Train is late.
Car inside. They're inside.
That was weird.
Now I don't see nobody.
Kept it in fourth far too long, but it's okay. I mean, it was in the red zone, but it wasn't actually a red line, so I'm reliably informed these would actually top out at 9,500, so. But since it was in the red zone, I felt I needed to use fifth. That's better. Closing in a bit.
They got some fucking internet.
Yes, I have stuck my phallus in the internet.
Car outside.
While I'm
Still there.
tracking.
They're outside.
Nope, that didn't work. No, it was worth a try. Just didn't work very well.
It's freezing up.
Laps to go. Inside. They're inside.
Out, everybody's gone.
in third. Inside.
Where the hell did he come from?
They're inside.
How the hell do he do that without the draft?
Inside.
Oh,
Clear,
you...
clear.
They're so fast.
Inside. Hold your line. They're inside.
Is that too much for push there, bud?
Well, nah, it's all good. I just wasn't expecting it.
10-4, I told these guys I was going to make it exciting.
I've done plenty of bump drafting with guys. I just wasn't expecting it right now, so...
Well, those are my teammates ahead of you, and we're about to kick their ass.
Yeah, I was concentrating on the rear end of the guy in front, so I just didn't see you coming up on me.
All good, man.
Car outside. Still there. Next car is the leader. Hold your line. Keep low. Hold your line.
Come back down one, my bad. Come on back.
I was pushing a little too hard, I guess. Basically coming up on curve.
Hey man, if I push you up ahead of them, take it, leave me, I'll stack up behind them.
Yeah, all good. I'm here purely to get used to how to drive these things since the update, that's all.
Stay low.
Yeah, this new package is insane.
Hold your line. Clear. Five laps to go.
In a race at Daytona on Saturday night, and it was an absolute disaster for me.
Oh no, were you in the majors?
No, league race.
Ah, 10-4.
Yeah, a 30 plus car field, but the car didn't behave as I expected it to, so ended up one of my best tracks, and I had an absolute disaster of a night, so.
Yeah, it's rough, man, I hear that. The first time we got on after these updates, they crashed the speed at Daytona. It took us a while to figure out how to get it back.
Yeah, well, it's one thing to do practice laps in one of these things, but it's completely different when you get these in a pack with the update patch because they behave very, very differently.
Oh yeah, they do. Hey, if you're in fourth, shift up to fifth.
Sorry, mate, what was that?
If you're in fourth gear, shift up to fifth gear.
I am in fifth now. You got to use fifth when you're drafting.
Yep, 10 fourth.
Running solo, fourth gear's fine in these things, but as soon as you get in the draft, it starts to get up to about 9.2, 9.3. I did a fair bit of testing the other night after the race, and about 4 different gear ratios, and it made almost no difference whatsoever as far as top end speed and stuff was concerned. Whoa.
Here to go.
You good, buddy? Sorry.
No, my bad. It's all good. Wasn't expecting it. I thought you were further back because of the way the mirror looks.
Oh yeah, man. You got to turn that mirror off that's in your car and use the virtual mirror. The mirror in your car lies to you.
Yeah, I actually had it turned right down, but ended up losing sight of all the cars around me because I had it probably down too far. It went down to about 80 or 90. I just found it difficult in the single screen to see the cars either side of me because the mirror was down so far.
Yeah, right.
White flag. One more lap to go.
I've got it back up on 120 now, but at the time it did more harm than good.
Hell yeah, man. That thing lied to me whenever I first started, so I took it off.
And of course, with a big single screen, it's no use using the side mirror at all.
Right.
Not unless you pull the seat back so far it looks like you're driving from the rear. Well,
Checkered flag.
Good race, guys.
yeah, that was some really good
Great
racing,
job,
guys.
driver.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that was fun.
Appreciate it now. Yep, that was fun. We was number.
So there we go. That was a whole lot more successful than my attempt on Saturday night.
The race is over. Okay, go.
So, there we go. That was a lot more successful. The car was a bit better to drive because I was a bit more aware of how it was going to behave. Saturday night completely took me by surprise. few words of wisdom from the godfather of Australian sim racing, and yeah, it worked out a bit better. I was a lot more aware of what to do with the throttle with these things, especially in top gear. Was expecting it to behave like it did before, but just to have better physics and aero and stuff, and that wasn't the case at all. It's a completely different animal. The brakes work differently, so I really struggled with the brakes on Saturday night. Brake fades built into these things now, and of course if the brakes are cold, they don't work, which is awesome because it's a lot more realistic. Some other things that was passed on to me, so thank you, Edward. I had better throttle control tonight because I was more aware of what the car was going to do if I lifted too far. These things, if you lift and back off out of the draft just that little bit too much, you just wave them bye-bye. So I managed to actually keep it close enough that it didn't hurt me tonight with the throttle up, so that was excellent. I'll probably do a couple of more of these before Saturday night. Although, yeah, I don't know whether we've got a race Saturday night because we've only got, I think a week after this we've got the start of the season or something. So I'm not sure, we'll have to see, but it'll help in other things as well. But I've got the trucks and the Xfinities in Daytona Speed Week over at Anscar. And those I'm used to driving. I know how they behave, so looking forward to have a much better run in that. Doubt very much that I will actually be running Daytona at Anscar in these Cup cars because I'm going to be in the commentary box, I imagine, at least for the Daytona 500. So we'll see how that goes. Either way, that was a success. I started fourth, even in a small field, starting fourth, finishing third. I mean, even in a field of 7 or 8 cars, any time you can actually keep it fairly clean. I mean, the bump drafting sort of took me by surprise a couple of times because I was concentrating on the guy in front and didn't realise that the guy behind was actually going to bump draft me. And these things are very light and skittish. The same bump drafting in a truck or an Xfinity certainly wouldn't have had the same impact on me. It wouldn't have moved me around as much. Mind you, it was a fairly decent bump, but you get that. It just took me by surprise. I managed to hold on to it, but gave the wall a little bit of a brush both times. That's okay. These things happen. Didn't seem to hurt me, and any time you can actually finish a spot up from where you started and keep it fairly clean and complete the race is a good run. Especially starting fourth, finishing third, even in a small field. That's fine. I'm happy with the way I drove that. That was much better than Saturday night. So some more practice to do. Get used to these things a bit more. I'd like to try it in a bigger field so that I get more of an idea of how it's going to behave. It's just unfortunate there was only 7 or 8 of us in there tonight, and I think 1 or 2 of the guys didn't even start. I think we got 7 starters or something. So we'll see how that works out and how that goes. Much better though. Very happy with that. Thanks for watching, either live or on the replay. Hi to my grandsons, Connor and Percival, and Poppy will catch up with you very soon. Wearing a different shirt tonight. It's a Back to the Future shirt. Yes, for Biff's Automotive Detailing, Hill Valley, California. Out of Back to the Future 1 and 2. So just something a bit different. All right, stay safe, enjoy what you do, and if you can't be good at it. Thanks.